Hey everybody, it's what it is today. Today is Wednesday, December 4th. Wow, less than 21 days before Christmas. And I got the Fuji set up for a rain ride, and the rain stopped a little bit. So this is what I got working: 700 by 25 gators, uh, Keo pedals, fabric saddle. And you see I have a top tube bag. My top tube bag just basically has snacks and my car keys. My wallet and everything's in my pocket. I'm wearing a rain jacket today. um, was it the best choice for a rainy ride? Well, the gators are really strong, but in all honesty, they slipped a little bit on the corners. I thought they would grip a little bit better, but it was pretty slushy out there today. But it held up really nice. Should I have fenders on it? Yeah, of course I should have fenders on it, but I'm not putting fenders on my bike. It doesn't rain enough. And I really love the way it looks when it gets all wet and dirty. So this is my ride today. This is the Fuji Robe, the 1.0 LE version. Um, I've told you I've had a love-hate relationship with this bike, but she's durable. Oh, and I leveled out the saddle. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I had the nose dipping, and personally I like a horizontal saddle. I know a lot of guys drop the nose a few angles, a few degrees, and I'm traditional, man. I like to be seated deep in the saddle, so far back into the saddle, so I could push the hard gears. And for me, it works. Yeah, white tape in the rain, not a good idea. But I think the white tape just looks so traditional on this bike. I was gonna change it to black, but it'll look like everybody else's bike. Right now, it's got a unique look. I like the colorway. The white and red really works. You saw Trek Segafredo use it for quite a few years. Um, and when I first saw that colorway on the Treks, man, I just wanted a bike that looks like that. So, this is one of the bikes that looks like that. You guys know it's an alloy frame. You guys know it's a carbon fork. You guys know it's a 105. And it's the original 105 when it first went 11 speed. So it doesn't have all the gizmos on the rear derailleur like the new one does, the clutch and all that stuff. It's just basic 105, but man, it's 11 speed. And they work great. Um, how do those Tektro brakes work in the rain? Terrible. So you got to kind of pump the brakes a lot. There's not really good modulation. If you guys remember my old truck videos, the modulation with the 105 brake with a 105 caliper was just beautiful, almost perfect. This bike doesn't have that same perfection. But, for the price point and for what I paid for this bike back in the day, I believe it was 2015, it was a good buy. And I never ride it in rainy conditions. So today was the first day in 6 years that I rode it in the rain. Well, 6 years, 5 years since I've rode it in the rain. So it did a good job. The tires really helped, and I think I should take a little pressure out. They're a little on the stiff side because I have them at about 110 pounds. Should have rode them at about 90, just so I could get a little bit more grip on the road. If you guys have any questions or just want to talk bikes, look me up and leave a comment if you like. Bye bye.